Alright, after that short lesson of nature, welcome to Jurassic War, an RTS game developed by Tranquil Revolt in 1996. I did play this as a kid for quite a long time. I think I completed most of the tribes. What are tribes? Well, the game shortly introduced us to all of the tribes at the very end. That was probably a very poor quality, but come on, this game is from 1996. The movies were, I think, and there's a lot of useful information in the help menu on what the things are. Everything is here described. So basically, an RTS in dinosaurs times. Is it better than Polanyi? It definitely is. Is it better than Warcraft? Maybe. This is something that you'll need to judge for yourself. I went into the replay introduction help. It also featured multiplayer game. Never tried that. Options: we can set the game speed, scroll auto speed, mouse sensitivity. I may actually need to raise that. That's better. Sound control for the loudness. This will be tested out after the recording. And new game, load, quit. As for new game, we can choose our a difficulty. This doesn't really play much during the actual mission. I'll say it will be easier for me to explain once we jump into a mission. Will go with medium, and we are provided with 8 tribes. The game at the very end said that this tribe is good with this, those are good with that. So we've got Radumba with bows, Kuaka. Those are the descendants of Tyrano, which flew away on a pterodactyls. Pick the tribe from the tribe stone. Press other parts, and you'll be able to see the whole story. The legend of Jurassic Island. Long time ago, the Earth went to a chaotic state when the ice era was ending. Earthquakes, lightning, and volcanoes had taken place on the land, and sea quakes and storms had shaken the sea. After a while, with the condition, a huge island came up from the bottom of the sea, and a new organic body was born. In this island, by lightning and cell division, it was the revival of dinosaur that people thought it had died out. Hundreds of years later, people began to call the island located in the far southern sea the Jurassic Island, and call the story related to this as the legend of the Jurassic Island. Tribe Tyrano. Oh boy. Before the big chaos took place, there was severe conflicts between tribes. The conflict risking their final lives made all over the land with blood. What was more, although people survived the conflicts, they had to face with the bigger natural disasters like earthquakes, thunderstorms, etc. The final days when the conflicts were ending, the primitive man, being badly damaged, came to feel they could never live with peace, and came to desire for the land of dream. Sorry. That's a bit too much. Oh, and it will go through all of the tribes. Awesome. I'll let it scroll. You guys, if you want, you can read it. Otherwise, you can fast forward for the next probably 2 minutes. Well, maybe 1 minute. Or actually, instead of scrolling, you may want to read this, pause it and read it, or something as I go through it. So Radumba are the archers, Kuakas have flying dinosaurs, Canoes, Romac and Moosepells are the spellcasters. Canoes were the healers, Moosepells were the dark magic, the offensive ones, and Romacs had the nimble spellcasters. Yes, those are definitely different. Every tribe has their own special party member, special units that they can use. Tyrano has dinosaurs. Kumba Masai. Masai were the warriors, and I think smiths. They were able to produce weapons from their own. And Kumba, I don't remember what Kumba did. They said that they were lazy or something. Even though they had a great physical condition and great power, they couldn't but bend their knee to the ruling classes. Yep. They were big, healthy. Oh, I remember. There is a difference between Masai and Kumba. Both of them are, by default, melee units. But I'll get to the differences soon enough. Out of all of those tribes, it is actually quite hard to choose between the ones that you would want to play. Radumba are one of the choices I want to make. Romax are the other one, because I remember playing them. Canus are can be insanely overpowered. Muspels are decent. Out of those, Kuaka is the ones I think I dislike the most. Next would be either Radumba or Kumba. Oh my god. Oh, so it went through all of the thingies. Never mind, I chose Radumba. Or maybe not. Medium. Radumba. Right click goes to the main menu. Just so you know. So with this, I can actually start. Let's go with Radumba. Stage 1. Pursued by the Tyrano, the Radumba, the primitive year. Acquire food over 3,000 units. Terminate the Tyrano. The Radumba, some of the Masai who disliked the Masai's cruelty, sneaked their way to the west. They arrived at the Dream Lake, but found the other tribe. It was the Tyrano who had already lived there and commanded the dinosaurs. The Radumba ran away to the western coast of the island to escape the Tyrano's pursuit. And we are straight away attacked, which I fully anticipated. No. Okay. You probably have no idea what's going on so far. No, a mammoth! Run away! That's the last thing I want to find right now. No! God damn it, I ran away the wrong way. Okay. So, the long story short, we are Radumba, melee, human creatures. We have 3 different units. We've got a Grunt, I guess, a very basic unit. We've got a Hercule, the tough guys, and we've got the warrior units. Okay, if I hold down the right mouse button, it moves the screen around. So those units are the base ones, and those are the next level. What I mean by level. Let's go through the interface first. On the bottom left, we've got food. It has 2 uses. For building units, buildings, whatever, so our main resource. And if our life falls down below maximum, we slowly heal over time by using the food resource. Or we can go to sleep when we are injured, and it will quicker restore the hit points. On the right we see the attack button. Go to the deposit, because if a unit dies with items, they drop all of that. So there's a deposit. If you destroy a deposit, all of the food just flows out and the enemy can take that. Sleep we already discussed. Weapon list, armor list, like in here we have a shield. The food count we can right click and drop. It drops half of it, so if we would want to share or right click and then on somebody else, it will split evenly from what we had. And the most important part, the HP, OP, DP, MP and VP. And we can see the same at the top right. HP, DP, OP, DP, MP, VP. Hit points, offensive points, defense points, magic points, and visual points. Hit points are, and probably as you give, you see, we see them at the top, so we know how strong the unit is. But why do we have them down here? Because let's kill this dog. You see HP, DP, VP, DP, +1. This means there's a leveling system, experience system in this game. / And the DP and the VP went up. That means you can level up your units to be quite powerful. And by the buttons down here, you can actually... Oh, health power, mortal learning, offensive power, defense power, magic power, and velocity view power. Okay, so that was only my guesses, points, HP, etc. You can decide what the unit can learn, in which way it wants to evolve. As for the base units, if they get as HP to a certain level, this is a bit too much, a bit less than this. Before they reach offensive power to the same level, they will become this guy. If the offensive power will be first to reach a certain threshold, they will become those warriors. And defensive, that's pretty easy to know what it does. And for view, velocity, for those guys, it plays two roles. The first one is the distance that they can see. This guy cannot see this part. If I move this guy, he could uncover it because his VP was higher. When it's I think at the top, it would be like almost half of the almost full screen that we can see to uncover. The other option is the other benefit of it increases the range. I don't recall if it increases the bow range. It definitely increases the spellcasting range for spellcasters. So you could have a bunch of mages, and by having the VP as much as possible, you would never ever allow a melee unit to come close to you. And that's pretty much it. The first mission is straightforward. Kill the Tyrano, which we did. Also, those are poisonous shrooms. If I get too close, they'll just start rapidly killing me. So I've got bows for that. Plus this. We're gonna go with OP, because we want to be OP. Also, the shrooms don't give experience. And about the difficulty level. All initial creature spawns, whether it's enemy units or neutral units, they have a certain statistics that they start with. The difficulty decides if those stats are higher or lower. Of course, for the lower, the enemies are easier. For the higher, they are harder. But I think it only decides for the first spawn, initial spawn of the units. The next spawns will be always the same. So, also, all of the spawns of the creatures occur. All of the creature spawns. I'm actually checking how does the text that they were talking, how is it being overpowered by the music? The music is awesome here, but I want to be able to also hear them. So yeah, they all have their own respawn points, places, and after a time they will respawn. Alright, our goal is to get 3,000 food. And there's the mammoth, which of course, the stronger unit, the more, the stronger animal, the more food it gives. We've got 21, 300, 1200, so that's 1500, like 1700 or something. Whoosh. And if I leave my units nearby the food, I'm not touching anything right now. Game, I'm not touching anything. Do your thing. There they go. Went and collected the food that was nearby. This basically means you can put whatever stat you want to train, as long as your units are leopards. As long as your units are properly equipped, you can just leave them there and go away, and they will eventually level up to the maximum. Once they level to the maximum, it's like this one gets unchecked and whatever else is checked, they train it, or equally for everything else. Non-spellcasters cannot gain magic power. So, yeah, we should be done with this level. And I should be... There we go. Okay, that was a bit cruel to show dying animals. Mission 2. The liquidation of wandering life, the Radumba. Oh yeah, that's us. The next year. Build 4 food storages, build 3 armories. Defeating the Tyrano who were chasing them, the Radumba occupied the southern part of the coast. They learned how to hunt more efficiently and how to make arrow during their wandering lives. They began to build sanctuary to pray for easier hunting and food storage to store food. The stone axe was invented to attack the beast near them, while arrow was used to hunt the beast far from them. And also barracks were built to create and train the youth. Ooga. We go and build a sanctuary. And it was actually built in a terrible place. We are getting attacked by a very first animal. High action gameplay. And we've got, I don't know how much food. I need barracks first of all, and then the food storage. Also, yeah, the buildings here are built through the hands of a spawned unit. Yeah, this is bad. No, sorry, I bumped the microphone. Okay, good. How much? Warrior. Give me a warrior. Because warriors will be able to take care of them with their hands. Easy. So we got Muscleman. Okay, Commoner, Muscleman, and Warrior. So I was right about the Warrior only. I can also, yeah, we can see the cost. Food storage, barracks, and armory. 3,500. And what is this? Oh, we can take the food out from the buildings. Why? Because if one of your units would be dying, then a quick way to heal them. So if I press this, it lit the thingy, and we can now train one more. I prefer the warriors over the other ones. We don't need visuals, we don't need DP. Come on, no DP, only HP and OP. We want to be OP. Okay, collect all of the food. Okay, the game doesn't tell me, doesn't show me what were the objectives of this. I think it was several barracks. No, several barracks and food storage. Excuse me, food storages. Wow, words. My structure's tagged. Okay. Also, the good thing about depositing food, they go, drop off the food, and get back to the place that they were previously at. So I want armory. Because with the armory, I will be able to create some weapons for them. And those, of course, will be probably bows. And yes, warriors with axes will be even more OP. Nice. I don't think this is a good idea to place it right here because they'll need to go all the way around. Oh, we got regular bow, fire arrow, and poison arrow. I do think that the fire arrow is dealing more damage, while poison arrow deals less damage. But it is an awesome weapon to have if you're throwing your army at the enemy. Having a couple of those is insanely good, because every time the enemy blinks, that's when the poison kicks in. That causes them to, I don't know, flinch, to get stunned for a brief moment. So let's take... I think also the fire bow has very short range. Where is it? Oh, I cannot afford it! Oh, left click. Take the flame bow. 3 arrows against that guy. I'm curious. I'll get another one. Now I leveled very slightly. Also 3. What about you? Barely. It has shorter range also. Okay. Yeah, the fire bow seems to be very slightly stronger. So our objective here is to get plenty of food. Can deposit that. And of course, when you have multiple units selected, the leader is always the one with the white frame. If you want to change the leader, you just click on the other one and it doesn't unselect the other, which is awesome. What warriors? Because we need to conquer this area. Give him a bow, and that's it. The bow was handed out. I'll take one guardian of the sanctuary. Can you reach him? You cannot reach him. And send out those 2 guys to hunt. And also when 2 units selected and you try to pick up food, the leader goes for it. As simple as that. It may look that the missions might look similar, but to my memory, there will be a huge... Well, those missions are different, but if you will be playing different tribes, I think they are pretty much the same. The main objective will be very similar. So the main goal here is to find the bigger animals and make sure that you are able to kill them. Because if you cannot kill them, they will kill you. Like this. What was it? Muso. See, he can barely hit me. 400 meat out of him. This mission is actually not that interesting. It starts to be interesting when we start facing enemy tribes, like on all-out fight. The AI is also so good. Okay, you're looking good on your levels. Did we get all of that? No, not yet. And grab that. What are you waiting for? Kill them! Yeah, and the structures do regain their sturdiness, their health bar regenerates over time. One other thing that I recall, if any of the units, also very important and very good quality of life, whenever any of your units have more than 3,000 of food units, they will automatically go to the nearest storage. It's good because you can just leave them, and not only you'll get experience, but you'll you will pile up on insane amounts of food units. Like now, it should be over 2,000. Oh, he didn't go. Wow. Let's try more. Maybe it's 5,000. I don't remember exactly. Huh. Okay. Never mind. Go manually. Where's the other? Oh. He was protecting the base. He was the only one. A tiger! Is it a tiger? Yep. See, the animals stand no chance. So maybe I shouldn't be playing this on medium. Oh, believe me, it's a lot easier to be able to kill them quicker. You'll see later on. No, my armory. Nope, still can't reach him. Okay, now just increase. Yep, definitely increase my range of fire. Good. You guys have a lot of food. And also a good thing that the game has a save load system, so you can save and load in between. Oh, he got stuck. Not only pause in between missions, but at any given moment. Nice. Okay, so the goal was what? The storages? Let's get those. Since we are close by, let's explore this bit and then return with all of... Oh, a mammoth! Yep, no chances. Okay. Got that. It's pointless. Well, the whole idea is to spread out around the island and have multiple hunting grounds. Dude, could you please? And you. 1,400, sure. I don't really remember what was... Barracks 2,000. Go. I'll just build 3 and 3. Of course, I could make more units and conquer more, well, take control of more of the area. And it does make sense. But short, simple objectives doesn't really require me to do so. 3 more barracks. Okay, you two can go here. You are quite powerful on your own. Yep, and we can see that the tigers and musos have respawned. Oh, there you are. Now, start with this guy. Currently, we only have bows and, well, only bows. Later on, or was it Masai, has melee items. Yeah, this guy is damaged, so to sleep, he cannot attack. He doesn't see anything, but his hit points do regain a lot quicker. So Masai have the ability to smith shields, and oh boy, how they improve your survivability. Your hit points don't fall so quickly. That's what I want to say. So what more? One more barracks. Oh, there's food there. Also, if you leave food on the ground, I'm spam clicking this one, and the food counter at the bottom dropped. It does decay over time. Or just rot, I don't know. This one here. And yeah, we can also see that there is an apple in the armory. Apple is like insta-heal item. Consumable. Huh? Oh, there's the animal. SWAT, still more? I should have checked. I didn't know down. So, as for the length of the game, if memory serves me right, there are 9 missions per tribe, maybe 8. As much as I played this game, I think I first played it as a demo. It had a Muspel, it had Radumba, and Tyrano, and they had either 1 or 2 or 3 missions per the tribe. This guy, you can see he's pretty useless. Should actually potentially just build more units to guard myself from anything. Once you've got 2100. Yeah, it takes 4 arrows, not hours. But his range is now... well, slightly better. And if I would select the... what is it? Offensive power now, he will not get view power at all until they will even out. So if you want a balanced unit, then that's also a way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 1 more of those. And then 1 barracks and we should be done. Now, tigers. And you can also see, when he was fully healed, his health bar was blue. That's additional indication when you select something to see how much hit points does it actually have. Unka. Ew. Mammo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can you get that? Yeah, I nearly died. Sleep. Those. Seriously? From every side? What is this? Noxious weed. Yeah, those are terrible. Oh, I think I built 1 of something too much. Yeah, 1 extra barracks, so it seems. No, you don't. And 1 here. Yeah, they can't see them, so that's a bit far. Can you destroy that? Good. And we should be done with the level. No? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 6, 5. Maybe I was supposed to build more armories? I don't know. Okay, deposit that. Deposit that. I'll build some armories. Ew. Yep, only 2 arrows. Unka. Oh, okay. You can fit it here. Good. Sometimes it's hard to tell. So we don't have the construction like frame when trying to place something. There we go, so it was the armories that we lacked. Win! Stone sword and shield. Terminate the Coaca. The Radumba made good use of arrow when they fought against flying dinosaurs, and they made more weapon and armory. The weapon that they made were fire arrow, poison arrow, spear and stone axe. And they also made iron shield to fight against Coaca. I'm not sure if that's the case here. So we need to destroy all of the Coaca units. Yeah, we don't have that. They lied to us. Yeah, so I don't really know what's up with that. Maybe that's what we'll get after this mission, but we still don't have the stone access, or maybe that is some misprogrammed thing. But anyway, this will be all for this video. I hope you are enjoying it so far, at least for the music itself. As you can see, the game will progressively get more units, more items, etc, etc, and probably, of course, more maps. Well, bigger area maps, so we'll see how it goes. It shouldn't be a long let's play, but for the time being, this is all. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you in the next video. Take care.